you play for 9 months, 10 months, and it comes down to a single elimination game of where it's decided by a controversial issue, and it's hard to take that, and we'll have to move on. There's nothing we can do about it now, but hopefully give us some fire for next year.
Remember how we finished last season, all right? This is the start of a new year, right?
The Union's 2023 season has come to an end, and although ending without a trophy, the team was able to perform strongly in several different competitions throughout the year, including a CONCACAF Champions League semifinal appearance, as well as finishing in third place in Leagues Cup. After a long year, some members of the team reflect back on the past 11 months.
Yeah, it's been a great year, ups and downs like any season. A lot of games. I think the most games in club history. Been to a few semifinals. Unfortunately, we weren't able to go all the way. But in the grand scheme of things, it was still a great year, great season. But the standards of this club, these players, we always want more. So came up a little short this year, but still gained some valuable experience that we're gonna have to use and go for it next year.
Well, it's been a long year, as you said. We've been through a lot, ups and downs. But I think this team always wasn't the best four in any competition. We got to the semifinals in CONCACAF, semifinals in Leagues Cup, semifinals in MLS Cup. We've been a team tough to play against. We've been the same team as last year that got to the final.
It was ups and downs during the season. We had really nice games and really nice achievements. I'm in the Leagues Cup, third place was pretty good. But obviously we wanted to go further at the end in the playoffs, so we also disappointed a little bit. But in overall, I think it was a good season, and we learned a lot, and we growed as a team, and we can't wait to come back next year.
With the Union too, we had a really good season. I mean, obviously we fell short in the end, but I think as a team, we had a lot of great moments and a lot of good memories that we could share with the fans. So I think looking back on it, it was a really good season.
Yeah, the season I felt like so long for the whole time. But like now when we're coming to the end, it feels like they've been going so fast again. It's always like that. When we started the season, we wanted to go all the way after what we did last year. We have fight it hard the whole year. We have been doing what we could.
I think it was obviously it was the longest season we've ever had and been a part of, and a lot of games and a lot of travel, especially early on in the season with Champions League, which again was a good experience, getting to see new environments and getting to the semi-finals, and hopefully next season be able to push on further and go further in the competition. But it's a good achievement as well, and obviously going to Mexico and getting a result there is it's a proud moment too, because not many teams go there and are able to do that.
We was doing well in the Leagues Cup. That was giving us now a new chance in the Champions League next year. So that's a huge thing for us players and also for the club. So we have a lot to look forward for to the next year again already.
Just showing that we compete in those sort of games and always show up to try and win is something that I'm proud of this team for.
It didn't end the way we wanted it to end at all, but just for myself, I was happy, and for the team as well. We were able to qualify for Champions League again. Went far in Leagues Cup, placed top 3 in that. So yeah, it was a good year, but it was we want more next year.
Subaru has teamed up with the Philadelphia Union and Greater Philadelphia area Subaru retailers to make a difference in our community and at Subaru Park. Together, we've helped hundreds of pets get adopted at the stadium. At Subaru Park, we've grown and donated thousands of servings of fresh organic produce to area food banks. and helped give kids in our community access to the game they love. Together, Subaru and the Philadelphia Union are making a difference. Subaru, more than a car company.
I'm happy to be here with this team and to share everything. It's been a long year. We share a lot of moments, and then personally, I feel good with the season I had. I'm sure I could have done better things, but I don't regret of anything. So just looking to move forward to the next season.
Thankfully for me, I was able to be involved the whole time with little injury worries. You know, that's was something that was important and made this season more enjoyable in that way, not having to worry about injuries despite having to play a lot of games and a lot of travel.
For me as well, as a player, I was happy that I could score 14 goals again and 11 assists, so I was happy with it. I was happy that I could help the team.
But yeah, it was hard to watch it from the side, but again, also really proud of the guys that was doing the job out on the field.
Yeah, I think personally for me it was a pretty good season. I know it was really long and tiring, to be honest, but I mean, I had a lot of good moments. I think one of my favorite moments was playing with the national team in the U20 World Cup. That was a big achievement for me, and we did pretty well there.
It was just a successful year for myself, with a lot of minutes, going back from left to right back, playing center back sometimes, some games. But yeah, it was a fun year, enjoyable year for sure.
Quiero hablar primero de este año. Para mí fue uno de mis mejores años que he tenido acá en Filadelfia. Primero porque llegó el nacimiento de mi hijo. Segundo por lo que logramos en la CONCACAF, lo que hicimos en la League Cup, lo que hicimos en el campeonato total, lo que hice personalmente con la selección de mi país. Fue un bonito año. Realmente poder compartir, poder disfrutar cada momento que viví con el equipo acá en Filadelfia y con la selección.
Gonna have to go again. You know, it's time to relax a little bit. You know, get away from the game, get some well-deserved rest, and hopefully next year we can go all the way.